purse to see if they had the coin he was looking for that day. Everybody in the family smiling because we were all victims of that request. When I left to the seminary in Northeast Pennsylvania, he kept asking me to go to the bank and get rolls and rolls of quarters because there were certain coins he needed that were only available on the East Coast, and he didn't want to wait for them to work their way west. He also saved every single piece of paper he ever touched in his life. And all the supporting materials associated with his teaching career. The multitude of pages were saved in many filing cabinets in the garage that we used to have to work around when trying to retrieve ping pong balls at family gatherings. And there was one ball, he only had one ball, and it always fell behind one of his cabinets. In addition to collecting things, Uncle Chuck was a self-appointed family photographer. At every single family gathering, he had a camera in hand and would make everyone stop what they were doing and pose for pictures. Anybody remember that? After he took several dozen photos at the gathering, he had to do his famous comment, "Don't you just hate people who take pictures?" And of course, those were taken with the older style cameras. They weren't with digital cameras, except maybe a little more recently. But he had to take the film to get it developed, and his siblings often commented that he had pre-printed film development envelopes from the places that do these. And then the next time we gathered, there were the albums, pictures, napkins, invitations, anything he could collect and put in the album as a memory of the event. He really resisted moving to a digital camera, if I remember correctly. I also remember when Ken and Kelly were getting married, a new camera somehow showed up at the rehearsal dinner, and he graciously offered to accompany them on their honeymoon to take pictures. You remember that? Ken was very quick to decline that offer. So he was a basketball player at Hoover High School, Glendale Community College, and San Fernando State College, which is now California State University of Northridge. He was the star shooter for his team and was the go-to person on the team when the team was behind late in the game. His proficiency as a shooter was developed after hours and hours of shooting by himself in the gym or on the basket installed at the garage at home. He even taught his sister to shoot baskets when she was in elementary school. Some in his house would even hear him talk or even play basketball in his sleep. "Throw me the ball, take a shot, get the rebound," and other sorts of phrases. In his last game of college basketball, he scored 33 points, setting